What's up everybody, this is Manny from the Coffee Hogs. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to join Brandon in the Coffee Hogs garage and he's going to do a 3-hole on a 2023 Streetbob 114 and my 2020 Road Glide. Let's get in there, but before we do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. See you in a bit.
While that's draining, I'm going to go ahead and get the derby cover off. On Softails, these are T25. You can use hand tools or power if you like. Just got to be careful. Make sure you hold on to this tight. That last one doesn't fall and you don't damage your beautiful derby cover. There you go. Then you got your gasket in here, which I'm actually going to make this a little bit easier. We're going to replace this gasket. So go ahead and toss that. Come around to the other side of the bike. We're going to do the transmission as well. The drain plug is right here. On your Softails, like you saw earlier, oil drain plug is going to be facing out always. Same goes for touring. Your transmission is facing down. And there you go. 3 drain plugs are out. On your drain plug, you have your drain plug O-ring. Use pliers, make your life easier. O-rings off, there's one on all 3. Those will be replaced as well. So we have our 3 new drain plugs here. We're going to take some clean oil. We're going to a little bit on our fingers here, get some clean oil on these, and go ahead and throw them back on. That is so these O-rings do not get pinched and tear when you're tightening them back up. Just about done draining, so we're going to go ahead and put all these drain plugs back. Last thing we gotta undo is our oil filter right here. This is a Harley-Davidson oil filter wrench. It'll go on there. Should come off nice and easy. Let that drain. That's gonna spill a little bit onto your motor and whatnot. 2 ways to avoid that are, one, you could get like a little piece of cardboard and put it in here so it can drain out, or you can just grab some grate cleaner and clean it up.
Woo!
So we have our new black oil filter here. We're going to take our fresh oil again. I'm going to pre-fill this a little bit. Doesn't have to be all the way up. Just like that. And then we're going to take a little bit of oil and put it around this seal as well. It's easier to get back on. Go ahead and put that back in. Remember, your oil filters always go on hand tight, just like how your grandpappy taught you. All right, so we're gonna tighten up all our drain plugs. Torque spec for these is 15 foot-pounds, but since not everybody has a torque wrench, just get them pretty tight. Just snug them nicely. They don't gotta be super torqued. That's what those O-rings are for. Doesn't matter what order you fill these up in, primary, transmission, and engine. I'm going to start with the primary. We're going to be using Syn 3 for all 3 holes. You could either use Syn 3 or Formula Plus for your primary and transmission. Primary is filled to 36 fluid ounces. So that is about one of these quarts and a little bit out of another one. A little bit here. A little bit extra. These bottles from Harley conveniently have measurement marks. To get to our transmission fill plug on our Softails, we're going to need to remove the side cover. This is the right side cover. There's a little rubber grommet that you pop out. Take this little piece out here at the bottom. And that is your transmission fill plug right there. That is a 5/37 hex to get that side cover off, and the transmission fill plug is a 3/8. I recommend using a ball Allen. Be very careful with the fill plug on these newer models as they are plastic. Your fill plug does double as a dipstick. So you have your F, your A at the bottom. That A stands for add, that F stands for full. As long as you're within that little hourglass looking thing, should be okay. The nice part about these fill specs is the primary is 36, the transmission I believe is 28, so that means that the little bit you used out of the new one to finish filling a primary you can use to fill the entire transmission. Don't go crazy on the tightness for this one either, it's nice and snug. You can go ahead and put this back. This little plastic piece has 3 tabs. One fits in there, the other 2 fit in these 2 holes here. Line that up, just like that. Your side cover, you got your grommet, it's going to go right here in this little metal peg. Put that in first. Actually, show you guys real quick. This little ledge that's on this plastic piece is caught by this ledge here. So you're going to put your grommet in first, catch the ledge, line up your bolt holes, get those started by hand. Might be a little difficult to align those holes, but keep messing with it. And we're going to snug these down. Next we're going to do our oil, engine oil. So your initial fill is 4 quarts, but that's probably not going to be all that you put in it.
Look who's here, look who's here. It's Mrs. Hogg.
Alright, so we're going to take our Harley gasket, This little black gasket looks like this. That's gonna sit right in these grooves here. Make sure it sits nice and flush, all the way in there. This one does not have to be lubricated. We're gonna take our derby cover, line it back up, start our screws by hand. Do this in a crosswise pattern or star pattern, just like that. Just like how you do lug nuts. All right, so our final step, we got to check our oil level hot. So we're going to fire the bike up, let it warm up for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then check the oil dipstick. We'll come back to you with that. Well, a nice little cold start on Scarlett while we're at it. Make sure she's in neutral. So we see we got full hot on Jiffy stand. It's all the way at the top. Anything below you can add, as long as you're about, between like halfway and full, or maybe even 3/4 and full. Should be good. So we'll check it out real quick. And as you can see, we are perfectly at that fill line with 4 quarts.
We just finished a 3-hole on Brandon's bike, the Streetbob 114 called Scarlett, and now we're coming to Vader, which is a 2020 roadglide. It's not a special, it's a base model, has a 128. Either way, it's the same thing. It's an M8, and you're gonna do the same exact thing as we did on Scarlett.
A little bit different touring bike now, but basically the same gist. So fancy tools make it a little bit easier for yourself. And to our primary. You can see here, if I were to replace these O-rings, this one is broken. That's why we don't reuse those. We're going to do our derby cover on touring bikes. This is a T27. The gasket is a little bit different for your touring bikes. This one goes in the Durbin cover, and it's a nice bright HD orange. That will be replaced as well. So your transmission drain plug, it's the one facing down right here. There we go. For your transmission drain plug on touring bikes, it's going to be right here. These are Well, on this model 2020, this one's metal, which is a little bit better. Same size, 3/8 hex. Recommend using a ball Allen.
Oh, we're pretty much done. That's a 3-hole on a 2020 Road Glide and a 3-hole on a 2023 Streetbob 114. If you got any questions, leave some comments down below. If you're in the local area, by the way, and you need an oil change or any other service or modification to your bike, Brandon is available, certified Harley Tech. Just let me know, leave a comment, or hit our website up and you can actually contact us through there on coffeehogs.net. So as usual, guys, love you guys to death. Stay safe on the road. See y'all real soon. Peace.